Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. Before you quit, try. So, my dear students, with these enlightening words, I would like to welcome you all. I hope you all are safe and secure at your home. Children, today we are going to start lesson number 1, collective nouns, objects. Now, children, we all know that there are 8 parts of speech in English grammar. They are nouns, verbs, pronouns, adjectives, prepositions, conjunction, interjections, adverbs. So, as we all can see that noun is also a part of speech. So, students, do you remember what is noun? A noun is a word that describes a person, place, a thing, or an idea. Or in simple words, we can say naming words are called noun. Let's see some examples. Persons, teacher, students, book. Places, country, Lahore, city. Things, chair, table, pen. Ideas, courage, freedom. Now let's see different types of noun. First one is proper noun. Second, common noun. Third, collective noun. Fourth, abstract noun. And fifth one is material noun. So now children, we came to know that collective noun is a type of a noun. In this chapter, we'll study about collective noun. Now look at this beautiful picture. What do you see? There are so many birds flying together. It is a really beautiful scene. Now what do you see here? First we see one single bird sitting on a branch. It is a bird. Bird is a naming word. So it is a noun. And what about second picture? We see many birds sitting on the tree. So together I can call this a group of birds. Now in English, instead of calling them a group of birds, what I can also say is a flock of birds. Now birds, once again, it is a noun because it is a naming word. But flock is also a noun. It is a collective noun. The word flock is a collective noun because it refers to the group of birds. This collective noun flock is used to denote a group of birds when they are performing the same action together. That is, when they are doing the same thing. So when I see that there is group of birds sitting together on a branch or on these branches, I can say that there is a flock of birds sitting on the tree. When there were many birds flying in the sky, I could have said there is a flock of birds flying in the sky. But if I have a group of birds sitting on the tree and another group of birds flying in the sky, I cannot call them together as a flock of birds because they are doing different things. They are not performing the same action. So this is a flock of birds sitting on the tree, and the group of birds flying in the sky is referred to as flock of birds flying in the sky. So children, what are collective noun? A collective noun is a word used to denote a group of persons, animals, or things. So when I have a group of persons or animals together, instead of calling them a group of animals or group of persons, I can use some special words which are called collective noun. Now, here we have a group of cows, zebras, horses and elephants. We call it as a herd of cows, a herd of zebras, a herd of horses, a herd of elephants. So here we are using the same collective noun herd for elephant, zebras, cows, horses. Is there something common among these animals? Yes, there is. These animals are all herbivorous. What do I mean by herbivorous? When I say that these animals are herbivores, it means that they are grass eating animals. So they eat only grass. So the collective noun for grass eating animal is generally herd. 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 Another important thing to note here is when I use a collective noun, I use it as a singular noun. So although I say that many horses are coming together, when I use the collective noun herd, I say herd of horses is coming. So with herd, I use singular verbs. So when I say herd, it is treated as singular. So collective nouns are used as singular. There are many more collective nouns for animals. For example, a troop of monkeys, a school of fish, a flock of sheep, a swarm of bees, a colony of ants, a herd of cattle, a pride of lions, a gaggle of geese, a flock of birds, a bask of crocodiles, a swarm of butterflies, a tribe of goats. Now, just like we have collective noun for group of animals, we can have collective nouns for group of people as well. So what if many people playing musical instruments come together? We call them a band of musicians. Together they are referred to as a band of musicians. Now look at the first picture. One single person out here is called a soldier. But when they come together to protect our country, it is called an army of soldiers. So it is an army of soldiers. Also, one person working in an office is called an employee. But when they come together, it is called a staff of employees. So staff of an organization means the group of people working for that organization. Now here are some more examples for collective nouns for people. A team of players, an army of soldiers, a crowd of people, a band of musicians, a choir of singers, a circle of friends, a gang of thieves, a troop of dancers, a class of students. Children, we have a collective noun for group of things as well. Now students, tell me, do you ever get one grape or do you ever buy a single grape? You never do that, right? You always buy grapes in a group. And what do you call this group of grapes? A bunch of grapes. So grapes in a group are called bunch of grapes. And have you ever seen your mother wearing just one earring? She always wear two earrings. So even earrings always come in two, or we can say we always get earring in pairs. So this is a pair of earrings. Two earrings together is called a pair of earrings. Pair specifically is a word used for two things. So when we have a group of two things, we may call it pair. It only stands for two and not more than two things. Over here, a bunch of keys was lying on the table. Keys is a noun and I have of keys. So bunch, if I replace bunch with group, a group of keys was lying on the table. It has the same meaning. So bunch is a collective noun. Now children, here we have some more examples of collective noun used for objects. A group of islands, a constellation or galaxy of stars, a wad of notes, a forest of trees, a fleet of ships, a string of pearls, a collection of stamps, a block of flats, a batch of bread, a book of exercises, a shelf of books, a clump of trees, a basket of fruits, a pack of cards, a pair of shoes, a bouquet of flowers, a cloud of dust, an album of photographs, a hedge of bushes, an anthology of poems, a garland of flowers, a bale of cotton, a set of teeth, a collection of coins. Now, children, it's time for an activity. You have to do this activity in your rough copy. Now, students, in this activity, you have to fill in the blanks with words at the bottom of the page. Enter in the best possible answer for each collective noun. A dash of birds, a dash of ships, a dash of cattle, a dash of wolves, a dash of bees, and dash of ants, a dash of hay, a dash of fish, a dash of cards, a dash of papers, a dash of grapes, a dash of lions, a dash of rice, a dash of oysters, a dash of musicians, a dash of geese, a dash of drawers, a dash of singers, a dash of mountains, a dash of trees. So now students, I hope you all have understood this chapter nicely. Revise it from your book. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.